Hello folks, my name is Hypocrisite and this is Equestria at war as the Griffonian Empire. Welcome. Well, that's not how the usual order of my words is, but it doesn't matter as we've managed to rise once more. And now we have a bit of an option regarding where should I focus my wrath. So there are three directions in which I can move my troops, so to speak. I can go north, I can go with Central Griffonia, or I can go with Aquileia. And well, right now I think that the only Aquileia despots are just Aquileia, who is now trying their best with the Corinthian Pact. So I think that it's a good moment to try and strike them in the back, I think. But on the other hand, Whitetail Socialist Republic must be addressed, because they will try and do other border conflicts, I think. So yeah, well, we'll go with the north. Actually, it only gets me a war goal, so I can attack them anytime. Now we have a lot of available war goals, and they will not expire, if I understand this correctly. So let's go with Whitetail first, and then we will think about our next target. Yeah, well, let's go. They're actually pretty trash, so I think that there will be no problems. Yeah, well, just let's go for the Brandbeak. Why shouldn't we? Actually, the defense is pretty. The offense, sorry, is pretty difficult because of the mountains that actually are not surrounding but dotting the whole Whitetail Republic. An offer from Green or Grancliff. An envoy from Grancliff came today. They asked us to encourage one of our rifle production companies to do business in their country. This will no doubt grant them their expertise. Sorry. Shall we oblige their request? Well, what's actually Grancliff? Cliff? Oh yeah, those are the changelings. Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, what can they do to us? I think that we need one last victory point to win this war, but it just goes so slowly. Help him. I think that it's the last one we should get. Or maybe not. 3%. So maybe we'll just snatch some of their provinces, and I think that will be good to go. And we are. Okay, so the Whitetail problem is now addressed, so we can go for the war with Aquileia. But before that, I have to check if they will stay on their place or not. They can go with the war against me, but it's a long... Actually, not so long. It won't be long if they will go with the task ahead. But can they go with war with me? Okay, so they need Republican coalition, but they won't have any war goal against me if they will go with that Griffon tutelage. Well, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. But I actually can go with war with Aquileia because, yeah, Wingbardy will be crushed soon. So I can semi-help them out and semi-grab some land for myself. Okay, so we'll go with Despots of Aquileia and have some delicious war goals against them. The Griffonian Agreement. An envoy from the government of Greifswald recently arrived. They ask us for a formal guarantee of independence in exchange for the possible future support. While it may look as if we will get much out of this deal, binding the Griffonians closer to us could help us make them part of our sphere of influence in the future. So their independence is guaranteed by Aquileia, but Aquileia is not guaranteed by Greifswald. So I can... well, I actually can withdraw my forces from there and bring them here and here, and I'll be able to attack from both sides without engaging Greifswald, because there's no pact. Well, Aquileia has its own pact, but Greifswald is not in the pact. So yeah, we will ensure Greifswaldian neutrality, and maybe they will help us in the future. Our offer of guarantee independence was accepted by the country of Greifswald, so they are now both guaranteed by Aquileia and by us. Okay, so now we have a war goal against Aquileia, and we will use it. We will use it to its full extent, and I think that actually we are they are already in service by requirement, and they have no pony power, manpower, whatever. So yeah, well, you're going down, boy. You're going down. Let's see how they will perform. Yeah, well, what did I expect? They are already spilling, and we are crushing them like something that tends to be crushed. I think that we'll go to Aquila like even before the month ends. Oh yeah, well, the resistance is growing, but who cares? How long before they will crumble? Yeah, well, not whoa! They are fast. They truly are. Okay, so they actually are even faster than me. But yeah, we'll go and try to acquire some of more important points. They will give up soon, I hope. Just go to Wingbardy and I think that we'll be home. And the war is over. So I'll be back when any border disputes with Corinthian Pact will be resolved. That's a pretty nice border gore, if you ask me. What? Oh yeah, they're a vassal of Wingbardy. So boys and girls, we will have another war on our hands soon. But I'll have to check how many troops they have. To 23, to 10, to 6, to 0. That's something, I think, that we cannot... What is this? Pridea? Oh, yeah. That's something that we cannot let pass. Okay, so we've unlocked the Changeling Griffonian Attaché decision. The Changeling Griffonian Attaché, or officially the Kaiserliche Anderungsvertrag über Freundschaft und Zusammenarbeit, The Imperial Changeling Treaty of Friendship and Cooperation is a military cooperation agreement between the Changeling lands and the Empire. It has served mainly to refine the doctrine of changeling warfare after their unification under Queen Chrysalis, and to improve the technology of the Reichsarmy. Headed in the Empire by the changeling General Synovial and his Panzer Corps, the attaché has made substantial headway both in its intended goal of military cooperation and in creating a bond between the two nations, at least for the time being. Actually, Panzer Corps are dead, like, for 3 years now. There will be a variety of opportunities for further collaboration between the two countries, but all programs must first be suggested by the Empire and meet changeling approval. I've bit my tongue. That hurt. So, the Imperial Changeling Army Exchange Program. Up until this point, the Attaché Program has been limited to Synovial and his officers, advising us on our technology and providing them with advice on their doctrines. But we believe we can take our cooperation a step further. We may propose to the Queen a further personnel exchange to further improve both our militaries. We can only hope they say yes. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so even though we've ended our war against the Aquileia, right now we have a war goal. Okay, so it's a war goal against Barony of Pridea, or Pridea, or something like that. But when we will declare war on them, we will already declare war on Wingbardy. So yeah, well, we'll already declare war on them. That will be an easy war because they are pretty exhausted after the first one. So yeah, well, you've never expected us coming at your door again. Am I at war? Okay, so there you have already went for war. Okay, so I have to readjust the orders and we'll be right back. Okay, so I thought that we'll be able to readjust the orders, but we cannot. No matter. We will be conducting business as usual. Oh, finally they have called all their allies, but I didn't know that actually Asterion will be one of them. I will manage. Okay, so Pridea has capitulated, that's good. The changelings accept. Queen Chrysalis continues to express interest in expanding our mutual cooperation. They have approved our proposal for a military exchange program and are willing to share all of their doctrines, formations and tactics. By sharing our strengths, we will grow even stronger and no one will be able to stop us. New decisions have been unlocked. Let's see what are those. Knecht Jäger officer exchange. So we will lose some political power and experience, but when it will be removed, we will get Knight's attack and Knight's speed plus 5%. And mutual doctrinal adaptation, we will get supply consumption minus 5% and decryption plus 5%. That's actually pretty good. So Aquileians capitulated again. That's good. And now we will finish them off. Piece of cake. And we'll have to readjust our orders, but that's something that I am willing to do. Yeah, well, we have to redo them. And I think that I will go with this. actually they can cover all of the front lines, so that's great. Oh yeah, and I forgot about our planes. Oh, a naval invasion? By whom? By Wingbardy. Okay, so I will just tell them to go here. You are pretty fast, you know. But you're not fast enough. Okay, and they are finished off. And I will leave them here. Oh! There is another one by Asterion. So yeah, we'll leave them here. Let them do all the work. Let them do all the work. The offensive actually goes pretty good, but... Oh yeah, they're again trying to do something. We're here. Yes. No, just don't let them pass. Oh! That's something I haven't thought about. Go there. And I'll go with reservists. 24 divisions I think will be enough to cover the coastline. Okay, so they have capitulated. And just we have to destroy them. Just have to destroy them. Like, dude. They're encroaching my lands. Yeah, Pridea has capitulated, no shit. Talus has capitulated, no shit. Oh, so... Go here and we will try to do something. Why they are here? It eludes me. River Republic forms the River Federation. Absolutely disgusting. The fall of Carthen. The Wingbardian defenders of the capital were badly outnumbered and the defense seemed pointless, but Gallo Ventriglio declared that surrender of the city to the enemy would only be granted after troops had to put enough resistance to make plain that the hostile takeover was not freely accepted. The remnants of the ancient stone walls around the city were used by the defenders but were broken by an artillery barrage, which was followed by a furious assault of the best Griffonian shock troopers. The defense was shattered and the Wingbardian soldiers had no option but to surrender to the enemy. So we've managed to... Yeah, we've managed to slaughter them. Pretty nice. Oh, and I forgot about them here. How much for the peace, dude? So I have to conquer the Concordat? Oh, damn. That's not good. Because my back is hurting a lot. But I think that's... I think I will be able to do this. But only after I conquer Bratfeld. Or Bratfeld. Where is... the Bratfeld? Okay, so I have to go with Reclaim the Frontier and... it requires all of those three. That's a lot. I don't think I'll be able to piece them out, actually. Oh. Or was I? Okay, so... I'll be back when I'll sort all of this out. Okay, so war still goes on. And I still have to do some war stuff. Okay, so I have erased the presence of enemy troops on our lands, but I think that I will end this episode here because there is a lot of fighting waiting for us. So yeah, well, I'll end it here. I hope that you've liked the episode. Be sure to leave a like and a comment and to subscribe to my channel if you've liked the content. And see you guys in the next episode. Bye!